Yo, I boom. So we all know LA, big place. I've always wanted to live in LA because I just want to live in a big city again. But yeah, I also know that there's a side that the media doesn't show behind all the celebrities, Hollywood and all that. There's a prostitution, homelessness, violence, ghetto, all that stuff. But yeah, let's go.
This is Los Angeles. Prostitutes, influencers,
When I die, sub to the OnlyFans.
sex dungeons.
One of my
What?
friends who came to this party, male,
Okay.
he is like a decently popular like
Sketch. It's a sketch.
content creator.
What's his name? Money. But amidst all the supercars, mansions, and boob jobs lies a much darker side of LA they don't show you on the tourist buses.
How is it being homeless out here in LA?
Best place to be home.
Yeah. With over 75,000 homeless people, LA homes costing nearly $1 million on average, and rent up 14% since just last year, people are doing whatever they can to survive out here, including selling their bodies on the streets of Figueroa. So I met up with local street photographer and LA native Andy to introduce me to some women selling cookies who definitely weren't Girl Scouts. We are in Figueroa, ass cheeks straight in our face, 5 minutes in. We got some glitz and glamour on the streets right here. This is an exchange gone wrong, bikini on the ground. Everyone knows about Figueroa if you're from LA, right? Well, why doesn't LA do anything about it?
Here's the problem. They already know that it's an ongoing issue. Our jail system is over flooded. If we can control a flame and keep it contained here,
Yeah.
then it's okay for us as far as like the city goes. But if we were to lock up every single pimp and prostitute and John that's out there,
That's fair.
where the f- are we going to house them at? Where are we going to put them at? The fucking county jail's already full of shit. So it's one of those things, containment. The same thing that they're doing with the homeless, they're doing with the prostitution problem.
One may argue, let the girl sell her cooch. Question is, though, is she selling the cooch of her own accord? Is she being trafficked?
Let's just say we have prostitutes out there that are paying off a debt. That's the scary part, is because you don't know if it's somebody that's underage being forced into it. You know, unfortunately, you got fucking people that are willing to pay for that shit out here. But yeah, we hope that that's not what's going on. See, a lot of these guys are spotters too, man. So you got to be careful. These guys will fucking tell the next guy, we got some sketchy motherfuckers going on. One thing you don't want to do with these people is fuck their business.
Think we would get shot?
Big possibility.
Yeah. Broad daylight right now, 2:07 p.m. LA.
Brother, turn on the news around 2 in the afternoon. You'll hear about shootings and you'll hear
Like these
about
guys right
robberies. These guys are probably, again,
They're chilling on the corner, looking left, right, left, right.
well, like, you got to understand, a lot of these people aren't out here just sightseeing.
This girl sells masks, you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hey, question for you. We're trying to interview people. We're making a YouTube video.
See? Yeah. You should let me do it. Well, here's the thing, Tyler. You look like a cop.
That's what I'm telling you. I still got the Fed aesthetic. I'm gonna go in for. I mean, she's waving people down. Should I roll up? You can talk to your own pink booty shorts on our left.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, hey, can I talk to you real quick? Hey,
Hi.
why not?
Because you got a podcast thing on you.
Look, I'll be honest with you.
Give me
I'm
some
not.
money.
I will. I'll
We
give
got
you some money.
some coin.
I'll give you some money. Easy money. You ain't even gotta touch a mother.
I don't want $20 though.
What if we do like $100? Can we like actually talk to?
What kind of questions you gonna ask me? What type of 30 years old. I'm gonna keep it real.
I want to hear about work out here. Work out here.
Like, ain't nobody picking us up.
I want to hear about.
babe?
No police. I got a YouTube channel. Right in
No, we
front
can
of
do it
this.
in her alley. She live right here.
All right, let's go.
Nah, bro, we're gonna get. I don't want to go anywhere.
Actually,
Yeah.
you don't trust it?
No, not the alley. I don't want to get fucking jacked.
Why don't we just say let's do it out here? I'm just gonna tell her that. All right, ladies. The infamous fig sign behind us. All right, I'm here with
Trippy.
Trippy. Where are we at right now?
We're on 103rd and Figueroa Street.
How much are you charging for other services out here? Just out of curiosity.
If you want like a quickie, you can give me like 150. That doesn't include asshole because I don't sell asshole. That's only for head and sex.
Respectful.
Yeah.
And are all the customers wearing condoms out here?
All of them are supposed to, but honestly, some girls, if you run across some, that you could find some girls that'll do it without a condom.
How is life out here? And what is your name?
I'm Amaya, Pink Honey.
Pink Honey. How long have you guys been doing this?
Almost 9 years now.
That's a long time.
Not
you enjoy
just
it?
on the street, but at the massage parlors, at the strip club, everywhere. I enjoy the money that I make and the people and the interactions that I have out here.
You make good money.
Of course.
Yes.
I wouldn't be out here
On
if
a
I
good
wouldn't.
night-
On a good night, a bitch could probably see at least $1,500 to $2,000. Now that's if you're working all day. That's not only nighttime. That's daytime and nighttime. At the end of the day, we've been doing this. We've been down for it. So we're going to keep being down for it till we get to where we're going.
Where are you trying to go?
Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go to law school.
Okay.
So I'm
you're
in my
using this to fund your law school venture.
I'm in college right now.
And how old are you?
27.
So you've been doing this since you're 18?
Yep.
And what about you? How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since I was 12. I'm 26.
12?
Yeah.
And You sold yourself to like adult men?
Yep. I did what I had to do, but at the end of the day, it really changed my outlook on men. Now that I'm older, honestly, sometimes I have to tell them that I'm younger because these men out here really want younger girls. The younger you are, the better. So honestly,
right here with my little ponytail right
Okay.
here, I'm gonna get picked up 10 times more than I am with a bust down weave right now because they like real young girls.
All right, what is your name?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Yes.
Jazz, how long have you been doing this and how old are you?
I've been doing this for 6 months, so I'm
Okay,
new
so
to the
you're
game.
fresh.
I'm fresh.
So let me ask you this, 6 months in, how do you like the job? Do you see yourself doing it for much longer?
Yeah, I like it. It's ups and downs to this, but at the end of the day, the money is
How much
money.
you make in a month?
3,000 to 5,000 a month.
A month?
Yes, depending on how long I stay outside. Like, and sometimes I like me personally, I like the daytime. No.
Do the feds even care? Because obviously
They do.
Figaro's known for this, right?
More or less, they care. We came from a generation where they used to take us to jail just for standing out here. Now, girls don't get picked up at all unless you're a minor. So that's really what they're on. The feds really do care about the minors. They really do care about cleaning it up. You know
That's
what I'm
good.
saying?
I like that.
I'm about to go do a call. I have an out call, so I'm going to somebody's house
For sex.
for money. All right, coochie girl.
She's gone. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. Be safe. Okay, so you're making 3 to 5K a month. How much are you making, if I may ask?
a month?
Sure.
It just depends.
It
Probably like a
depends.
good
That's what I said.
2,500.
Just curiosity, have you ever thought about doing something else? Making the same money elsewhere? Doing something else?
Yeah, but I feel like if you gotta spend money to make money at the end
Okay.
of the
Should
day.
invest
Like
it.
I do have talents. I could cook. I'm a chef. I want to soon to have a restaurant and sell plates and a food truck and stuff like
Okay.
that. But at the end of the day, I have to have money to invest in that.
So 6 months in, how many more years do you see yourself doing this?
After a year, I don't want to do this.
Well,
So it's
obviously
just
you're very
temporary.
smart, right?
Yeah, I
Do you
am.
ever think like, why am I doing this, or is that not a thought
I
that runs?
do.
Yeah.
Like, and not a lot of people help me. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of help or a team, like a support system. Like, you know, so I have to do what I have to do to get by in life. You know.
I
And
get
yeah,
it.
I am. Sometimes I'm ashamed, and sometimes I am embarrassed. But like, it just is what it is. I have to do what I have to do because who's gonna pay my bills? at the
That's a
end of
fair
the
point.
day? Right.
How many people will you end up meeting today and doing something with?
As many as I can.
So 10, 20,
I mean, I
100?
wish. I hope.
Yeah.
I've never got that many people.
Do you ever go home and cry afterwards, or is it just kind of a disconnect?
To be honest with you, yes.
Yeah?
I do.
Okay.
I do cry about this because it's like I don't want to do this. And most girls probably wouldn't tell you that
Yeah,
because
no, that's
most
very
girls
honest
out
of you.
here do like this. They like what they do, you know. But
They,
me,
they were very empowered, and they wanted to
Yeah.
tell me, you know,
I've
don't
been
make
doing
us
it
look
for
goofy.
a long time.
Sure.
Like, you know me.
Thanks for sharing. Is there any last thing someone should know about the job you do and the place we're at, Figueroa?
My last words would just be like, don't judge us because you never know what somebody goes through. And
Okay.
yeah, we do what we have to do.
Okay, you be safe, all right?
Thank you.
You have a
too.
great night. See ya.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye, Jazz.
While some of these girls claim to feel empowered and strong selling their bodies on the streets, I couldn't help but feel bad that some of these girls felt that this was their only option to make money and have been doing it since they were literal children. Figueroa was my first glimpse into the city that has prioritized the pursuit of money at all costs and the consequences of fatherless single mother households and a morally bankrupt culture pedestaling role models like Sexy Red and Ice Spice, preaching the power of spreading your cooch for some coin. But what makes LA so jarring is the fact that Hollywood and the countless movies they've made has depicted this city as the land of fame, fortune, and opportunity. I headed to Skid Row, the exact opposite of the LA I was shown on the big screens growing up, and home to roughly 4,400 of the estimated 75,000 homeless people in LA County. Last time I came here was almost a year ago with my friend Kevin, a leading expert in homelessness and drug addiction who was forced to do meth in a tent after we lost him out on the streets. Let's see how the community of Skid Row was doing today.
A lot of these people are drug users. They don't come from bad families, though. You got family members that are offering them a home, jobs. They just simply don't want to take it.
I would agree. A lot of people I've talked to have said, I don't want your help. I want to be left alone, and I want to do drugs. And a place like Skid Row is a perfect place to do that. California has 51% of the outstanding homeless population. The question becomes at a certain point, why? What magnetizes people to come here? To establish those black buildings, this is all vacant. For lease, 14,000 square feet. We're seeing vacant building, vacant building, vacant building.
But it didn't take long for even Andy to get sketchy looks from the local homies who ran the block.
So what's going on? You getting...
You got guys letting us know where we're at, what neighborhood we're in.
By virtue of association, I'm a target too.
No, you're fine.
Actually?
You're good.
Like little white boys cool?
They won't think we're part of the same gang.
But we're chilling in an alley together.
Well, look at the alley. This ain't your average alley.
Okay, so we gave you the car keys just now because if you do get pressed, you should dip. I don't want to get you, if you're feeling sketch, we can just meet up later.
No. You guys.
Genuinely.
No. You guys are fine.
I don't want to get you shot. I'm being serious. I know this is the thing. Okay, let's go.
People are going home. No. You go wherever you like.
Don't let me get you in trouble. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. No. You keep doing your thing.
You smoking an apple?
Can I see it? What is it?
It's an apple, bro.
You're smoking an apple.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Skid Row?
Hopefully it fixes itself soon.
Yeah?
Should be better.
Do you think it needs to be redeveloped or should it stay the same?
It needs to get better. I don't know. They're building buildings, but it doesn't get rid of the people. So.
By people, he's talking about the countless homeless and often mentally ill people on the streets with some form of substance abuse issue.
So we're basically asking people how it is out here in Skid Row. What are your thoughts?
Skid Row.
Skid Row.
That's what it is.
How long you been out here?
I've been out here a while.
They get pretty intense, right?
Yeah, when only thing it gives you when you get one you can't get. That's the only problem. You got no money, you got nothing coming. You got money, everything out here.
I'm getting catcalled right now. Sir, listen, we're doing a school project. I'm dead meat. Then I'll see you in court. Take it easy, Tiger.
Famously, in 1972, when local businesses and city officials wanted to bulldoze Skid Row, redevelop the land, and push the undesirable human elements out, Skid Row activists and residents of other neighborhoods who didn't want these undesirables in their neighborhood helped come up with the infamous containment plan. The goal called to push missions, charities, public restrooms, benches, and homeless services within the newly drawn borders to help keep these poor, undesirable people in. Basically, the activists wanted to preserve the community of Skid Row from being bulldozed and the low-income housing it provided, even if this containment plan sounded inhumane. In 1976, LA adopted the plan and incorporated additional strategies like excessively bright prison lights, and patrolling police officers who were known to stop you if you exited the zone's borders and looked sketchy. And in a few years, Skid Row became the place to go if you were homeless due to the abundance of meals, showers, and bathrooms, and hospitals even began discharging patients to Skid Row if they didn't have an address. While the reputation of housing homeless and mentally ill people since the 70s has maintained, how was the community the activists fought to preserve in the 70s still looking today?
That's ghetto as hell, but
okay.
It is what it is, so you know?
I worked on Skid Row. Is it safe or no?
Go find out.
I've been here, let me ask you this. What time does it get a little sketchy?
Oh, shit. Anytime it can get sketchy. Yeah, anytime it can get sketchy, but it all depends on how you are.
I'm a chill dude for the most, but I have a camera. That's the big clincher, right? I'm trying to capture this.
Be a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just haunted and wicked.
It's wicked. I feel like there's some satanic, like demonism at play a little bit. Is it dangerous at night out here?
No, as long as you stay still. But if you go somewhere or something, you gotta be careful.
Is it dangerous out here?
I don't know. Maybe what I listen about this area is very dangerous area, but
just visiting?
No, I go for a walk in this area.
You go for walks in Skid Row?
Yeah.
Why? Just for the thrill?
Just for interesting. I was in San Francisco in Tenderloin, you know.
You do vlogs, videos?
No. When you try to film, many people start to scream.
And literally moments later, one lady did not like the side of my camera, and several other homeboys stood up and told me to come over.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right. Okay. Whoa. Just look at ice cream. We're good. Oh, shit. All right, I gotta get out of here. So, what I've learned is that Reagan more or less shut down the mental institutions, which reduced the ability for a lot of these people to get housing and the psychiatric care they need. So, unfortunately, it results in this. You have people on the ground, literally on cardboard. This is as sad and as inhumane as it gets, I believe. And there is a makeshift weapon, it seems.
With the activists in the 70s fighting to preserve low-income housing and the community of Skid Row, I wondered why there were still countless people living on the sidewalks 50 years later. Where was all this low-income housing? And was homelessness a part of the community they sought to maintain? And with an approved $783 million budget to combat homelessness in 2024 in LA County, where was that money going?
My name is Diamond D.
Diamond D.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm really, under certain sacrifices because, I'm an American, but why do they have to treat us like this? Why do they have us on the sidewalk when we're supposed to be living in luxury?
That's what I wanted to ask you. I saw that luxury tower. Why can't you live in there?
Because they didn't put me there yet.
Why not?
Because they say, it's not available right now. We're all full. But when I went up there, everything was empty. They didn't have nothing in there.
So they say they have no vacancy, but they actually do.
Yeah, they have vacancies.
The luxury tower Diamond D is referring to is this 19-story high luxury apartment building. Was there vacancy in this building? And how was a $165 million building helping, at max, 298 out of the over 75,000 homeless people in LA County going to solve homelessness?
Roughly $600,000 per unit of housing out here. This is permanent housing designed for the homeless folks out here. My question is there vacancy? And if so, why aren't these people moving in? Hi there, question for you. I'm trying to figure out, is there vacancy in this building?
We got this nice building. There are some units. We're trying to rent out units for our veterans. We're waiting for some of the clients to be matched so that we can get them in, and we're being patient.
How many units are there here?
270 something odd units.
Okay. Have a lot of the tenants been happy with the apartment complex?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Will Skid Row continue to build, like, I see the building back there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because, everyone that's homeless, they need housing.
And then I stumbled upon this lady who just moved in.
I'm here with
Yolanda Rojas.
Yolanda. You live in this building?
I just moved here last week. It's a new building.
How do you like it?
Beautiful, it's beautiful.
It's an awesome building.
Small. Yeah, it's a new building.
Are there any rules you have to abide by to live in the building?
Yes, with no music, no fighting, no argue, no drugs.
What did you have to do to get in this building? Did you have to do an application?
No, you had to be like in the streets, they pick you up.
You don't have to pay rent here?
$50.
$50?
A month, yes.
Okay, and are all the spaces filled in here?
Not yet. It's two towers. But see, sometimes people, they don't really want to get help.
While a few hundred lucky people end up getting to live here like Yolanda, spending $600,000 per homeless person is financially impractical if LA actually wants to get everyone off the streets one day. I pulled up to a tiny village with 64 square foot transitional housing units that come with a bed, heaters, and AC to see a different approach to solving homelessness. Critics often compare it to a prison, while advocates believe it's a better solution to getting people off the streets as fast as possible on their path towards long-term housing. But what do the residents living there think?
Do you live here?
Yeah. My name is Matt Betancourt.
Matt, where are we in front of right now?
We're in front of the Tiny Home Village on Chandler in North Hollywood, California.
Okay. How long you lived there?
I've lived here for about a month and a half.
How do you like it?
For what it is, it's okay. I mean, it's comfortable. They provide what you need, the necessities, but living in a homeless community isn't always cool, but for what it is, I'd rather be in here than on the streets. Law and order is just pretty much just make sure nobody hurts each other, nobody overdoses.
What's your biggest complaint?
It's fucking disgusting in there, dude.
Actually?
Yeah, dude.
Daniel, how long you lived here in the tiny home community?
I've lived here since December 15th.
How do you like it?
I do like it.
Yeah?
This is one of the smaller ones compared to the bigger ones.
Okay.
There's some that look like giant ones.
Little mansions?
Yeah. I battled with alcoholism, so I've been in and out of rehab since like the ages of 18 to like 34. And then I was just like, F it, I'm gonna go out there and just do what I want to do.
Sure.
And I've been homeless for like 8 years.
How is it being homeless out here in LA?
It's the best place to be homeless.
Yeah?
I couldn't do it anywhere else. I couldn't do that in New York City.
No. The security was booting me out. I was trying to come in and say hi.
Yeah, no.
But they lock it down, which is good, right? You feel safe in here or what?
Yes. They help. They're trying to give me Section 8 housing.
Okay. So you'd get permanent housing, right?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to use drugs in the village and drink?
Not in.
Not in?
But you can have a locker.
Okay.
And you can put your stuff in the locker. They don't ask questions.
How would you rate the tiny village out of 10?
It's better than jail. It's not as good as the Ritz-Carlton.
LA's amazing year-round weather seemed to attract people like Daniel from New York City, who found that LA was a relatively easy place to be homeless compared to other parts of the US. While many end up on the streets of LA after losing everything, I met up with up-and-coming YouTuber Reckless Ben, who represents the other side of people coming to LA. Those who leave behind everything in pursuit of becoming a rich and famous YouTuber while living homeless on Venice Beach.
I'm originally from Ohio, and I came out to California just because I was like awesome weather, and I get like sad in Ohio when it's cold. So I came out just for the summer, and I didn't have any money, so I just lived in my car. And then I saw the Scientology building. It was like right where I parked my car at, and I was like, I wonder what's inside. So I got some spy cameras, and I went in there and filmed all their brainwashing. My goal was actually, I was like, how high can I get in Scientology without spending a single dollar, because it costs millions of dollars to make it to the top. And I was like, and I made it all the way to the Sea Org, which is the highest rank in Scientology, and then they kicked me out the next day. But and then they sued me for $1 million. But
how did that go?
Well, I made my own religion called Scientology Sucks. If you look at the IRS.com, you can actually see my like religion's a legitimate religion. And because they were getting me for like defamation or whatever, and it's like
Allegedly.
no, they were suing me for hate speech and defamation is what they were saying. Now that I have my religion, it's no longer defamation. It's like freedom of religion, I guess, because like I believe that Scientology sucks. So by them suing me for what I believe in, now they're discriminating me against my religion. So that's how the lawsuit turned out, I guess.
So did you lose $1 million?
No, the detectives just like dropped the case.
Okay. How is life as a young man chasing a dream with no money out here in LA?
It's really hard. So when I first came to LA, I literally just bought a one-way ticket because I was like, I gotta get out of Ohio. So I came here. I just slept on the beach for like 3 months, I think. I just had a sleeping bag. Sometimes I'll sleep under like a bridge or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like
Trey Hobo.
Yeah, I was like with like the schizophrenic people that were like talking to themselves, and I like started to like feel like I was going crazy, you know, because it's like. But yeah, and then I made a huge upgrade. I got a car, a $3,000 car, and it had no window, the door didn't close all the way, no air conditioning, no radio, no nothing, and that was sick because I didn't have to sleep on the beach anymore. I did that for like 6 months, and then once I infiltrated Scientology, I got my first YouTube check. It like instantly went viral, and I was able to split a room with my friend.
Ben, why do you have a duck mask in your hand right now?
So I am wanted pretty badly by the police. There's like warrants out for my arrest.
Allegedly?
No, like actually, like police have been like showing up to my house and like all my friends' houses. Like we've literally had cars like follow us to the grocery store and stuff. And like this is all real. This isn't like just for the video. But so I thought it would be safer to like wear the mask because like they can't prove that it's me in the mask, you know?
Can you do a backflip as well?
Probably. I've never done a backflip with shoes on or on concrete.
All right, let's not do it then. Oh my God. Ben, that was very impressive.
I did break my neck once.
What?
Died, yeah.
You broke your neck once?
Yeah, I still have a clogged artery in my neck.
Okay, so now I feel a lot more guilty. Rumor has it, allegedly, you may or may not have put a slack line up on that building and attached a large penis.
Well, yeah, you can still see it. You can,
Oh, there it is!
Between the two. Dude, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. There's like a skyscraper that has like graffiti on it. I was like, I want the biggest piece of graffiti out of like everyone, you know? Because this is like a landmark in LA, and I was like, I gotta put like my mark on it, but not just a mark. I gotta put the biggest mark on it.
Oh, what the f was that? What the fuck? Is that a bomb? If there's some 18-year-old kid watching saying, I want to chase my dream like Ben, move to LA and go for it, would you say they should?
If they have a plan, then yeah. It's definitely like hard, but like if it doesn't work, you can always like move back, you know?
If you didn't make it in the YouTube scene, would you be happy doing anything else? Or is this kind of the, I'm going to make it or die trying?
I was kind of in the, I'm going to make it or die trying. Like I was kind of dying trying, you know? Like I was.
Like, literally?
Yeah. I mean, because I was having fun dying trying, you know? Like even when I didn't make it, it was still fun. Like.
How do you think this all ends?
Hopefully I just keep going crazier and crazier and crazier until eventually I just die, I guess.
Whether it's being a YouTuber, actor, musician, street performer, or living freely as an alcoholic or drug addict, the possibilities here in LA are endless. If you work and network hard enough, even you might be able to run your own sex dungeon one day.
Lydia, what do you do? Where are we at?
We are at my warehouse office space.
What happens in this warehouse, potentially, allegedly?
So during the day, me and my business partners, we work here for a VR startup, and during the night, we have sex parties and normal parties.
What does a sex party look like? What does that mean?
It's not what people expect, where you go into a room and everyone's having sex. We do kind of like a Berlin sex party themed event that's just like censorship free. Because I come from like a fine arts background. I have a lot of friends who do like performance art, and they're always like looking for a place to perform. Okay. And then also I'm friends with a lot of like dominatrixes and stuff like that, where they're always looking for a place to just, you know, like showcase their abilities. And at normal venues, you can't really do that. But we're a warehouse, so we have no rules.
Do we have a lot of high-end, high-net-worth individuals getting freaky on the down low out here?
Yes.
Okay. How much would it cost to attend a party, theoretically?
Oh, it's really cheap. We do like $35.
$35?
Yeah, just for entrance.
Guy down the street can do that.
But we're very careful with like selecting people. So we actually like video interview them and have them fill out application. We had the first one we did, we flew out a dominatrix. Her name is Dasha from New York.
All right.
And she piss boarded this girl on stage.
What is piss boarding?
Like waterboarding, but with piss. So as soon as she landed in LA, she started collecting her pee. So she got like jugs and jugs and jugs of pee.
Okay.
And she was storing them in Ben's office, actually.
Lucky man, Ben.
And then she said it wasn't enough pee, so we had a few like friends in like the adult industry who came who were interested.
Talking like porn stars or?
Yeah, porn stars. And they all donated pee. So we had jugs and jugs and jugs and jugs of pee. And then she had this girl lay on the stage and they put a towel over her head and then like started piss boarding her. And then she got like a butt plug that had a funnel in it and then put it in her ass and then poured the rest of the piss in her ass. And then she like squirted it out at the audience. And it was really funny because I think that was the first one we did here. Nobody expected it. So everyone saw like the naked girls on stage. So they were like running to the stage and be like, oh my God, like naked girls. And the piss started coming out. And everyone was like running back. Okay. And there was just like a constant motion of people going here and then being like, ah.
That's a crazy experience.
We're doing like a medieval party. So she's going to do like medieval.
What the fuck? That shit made my head hurt listening to it. Oh my god. That's so fucked. That is so fucked. I can't.
Evil torture.
The funnel thing is crazy.
That's a crazy experience.
We're doing like a medieval party. So she's going to do like medieval torture on people.
Okay. So people will be dressed as knights and Templars and that sort of thing?
And like Shrek.
Is this inspired from, I don't know, German sex fetish culture? What should I know about how this came to be?
I would say it's pretty like Berlin sex party themed, but it's still like very Los Angeles because I think they don't do it like this in Berlin. Bloodboarding. Oh yeah, we did bloodboarding.
Bloodboarding.
Yeah, but that wasn't that crazy.
What is bloodboarding?
Like waterboarding, but with blood. Well, this girl, she went on stage and her girlfriend put like an IV in her leg and drained her blood, and then waterboarded her with her blood. Yeah, but that's like pretty.
But did she get? Would you categorize this as a pornographic experience, or is it almost like fine art?
I think it can go both ways. I think the line drawn between these two are very thin. You know, one thing I think about being an artist is that you can find the art in anything. We got this steak bench right here.
Okay.
And then we have that weird gynecology chair we've done performances on. But usually I tie my dog to that when I'm working if he needs to be tied up. Oh, we have like all these mattresses stacked in here. We bring it out for the sex parties. And then we also have a glory hole here. You guys can kind of stack. And then the second time we decided to do another sex performance, it was for prom.
Not like high school prom.
High school prom, but for adult. And you get to vote for your prom king and prom queen.
Okay.
And the people who win will on stage. And then this time we got like all real porn stars. Still couldn't get hard.
Like Johnny Sins.
Not Johnny Sins, but still very like.
And I guess what I want to ask, is there anything specifically unique about LA that allows this to be a thing?
Yeah, I mean, people be horny everywhere, but I think LA allows people to express it.
Okay.
A lot of different people come here, and they all come here understanding what LA is, and they come here with a decent open mind. And I think one of the nicest things I've heard was there was this girl, she messaged me, and she was like, oh, you know, like, she was like, I just want to say, like, thank you so much, like, you know, because, like, I came to your event, and me and my boyfriend of, like, you know, like 2 years, like, we finally started talking about our kinks and being able to open up, and she was like, I had the best sex I've ever had, like, I thought I was,
magical.
You know, like throwing parties and whatever, but I never thought that, you know, this would actually inspire people to like have a better sex life.
Oh my God. Whoa. You domesticated a possum. He's chill too. Wow. Yeah. Can I just hold it?
Yep, like that.
Oh. Does he bite?
I don't know, I think she's been done before.
I'll give him back to you.
All right, Gandalf, come.
Oh, dang. What is that? That's a chicken?
Silky chicken.
Okay, so you guys are living sustainably. You got the farm.
Yeah.
This is the most creative spot a man could be. Guys, thank you so much for having us.
With success stories here and there, what about the average
Bro,
person
that shit's a whole Diddy party. I can't.
in LA? Is everyone trying to make it big out here? I pulled up to the iconic tourist destination of Venice Beach to see what the tourists and locals thought of LA.
Are you guys from LA?
Yes.
Where in LA?
West Hollywood.
Okay, what about you?
I live in Marina Del Rey.
Saw you guys with the microphone and a camera. What are you guys up to?
We're out here interviewing for our YouTube channel.
Okay.
OnlyFans.
Oh, actually? Really?
Yeah, scandals in the making, man, you know?
This is real.
This is real. OnlyFans all day, every day.
What is the premise here?
You know, sex does sell. You got to sell some sex on the beach. And we're on the beach.
I don't know if I'm being trolled and to what degree right now. So you guys are trying to create personality-driven OF?
I mean, my tits are practically out. Is that not obvious?
So it's first time in LA. I
love it here.
Okay.
I love the people.
I hate LA, man. Dude, the cost is crazy, man. Yeah, a lot of homeless people too, you know, and like I wish I could help those guys, you know, but it's hard.
Do you see yourself living here your whole life?
No, I got a dog.
No.
I do. I'm trying to become a model.
You do? Really?
Yeah.
So tell me about that. That's part of the angle we're trying to understand here.
Be a model, be an actor, stuff like that. I just moved here 2 weeks ago, so right now I was just finding employment and then doing my headshots and stuff like that.
It seemed like everyone in LA had a dream they were chasing, and they were here to network and get their name out at whatever the cost.
Will you hit the collab on IG? The collab? Yeah. What do you mean? For our video. Collab? Like in what context? Welcome to LA. Probably not.
And it was surprisingly easy to find an influencer in the wild doing something for the gram.
What are you filming? Can I ask?
Yes, jump rope workouts. It's just on YouTube.
We're just boxing on the beach with my coach, Lani.
Okay. Hi, Coach. Do you upload to TikTok, Instagram?
Just Instagram.
Okay. How long have you guys been doing this OnlyFans enterprise?
I've been in it for a little over 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2 years too.
How has it been?
It's been empowering. I say, you know, power to the pussy, man.
Everybody want to be famous. It's a place to do it. You know what I mean? Social media, it's ways to make money on social media.
As an artist, I hear a lot of people come here in pursuit of their dream, right? To make it big. Does that ever come through your head? I gotta go to LA to make it happen?
Yeah, this is definitely my first time here. That's definitely what I thought, though, on the way here, so yeah.
In the age of social media, do you think you need a place like this to actually make it? Does it matter?
A mix of both. Got to be out in person, and you got to, do footwork, too, so yeah.
I say, if you want to do OnlyFans, it's your fucking life to live. You live it up, and you shake your goddamn ass so you can't shake it no more, baby, because you ain't got nothing to lose. I say do it, live, and shine bright.
Okay. You don't think there's anything to lose?
No, I mean, we're gonna die in the end anyways. You might as well, go out with a bang, take some sexy selfies and plaster that right on your coffin and be like, yo, when I die, sub to the OnlyFans.
Even plus-size tourists on the Wally mobiles were vlogging.
What up? Oh, you're vlogging. She's on her grind.
Hustle was in the DNA of LA.
How you doing? I'm okay. I appreciate. I just don't have any cash.
And if you weren't filming in public, why were you even here?
You know, it's great because LA is such a great spot to be, but it really is what you make of it, because just because there's a lot of big names out here, you still have to put yourself out there, right? So you got to be good at not just at performing, but networking as well.
Okay, how long have you been doing photography?
It's my second day.
Second day?
Yeah.
So you're learning right now?
I'm still working on the actual functions to make a good picture.
How is it modeling out here? Is it competitive? Is it tough?
Hell yeah, it is. It's low-key hard if you don't have an agency. Yeah, if you don't have an agency, I don't have an agency, I'm freelance, so.
Like, everything is not what you know, it's who you know. It's like building relationships. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to meet someone with like $1 billion, you think you're gonna meet them sitting in the crib?
Nope.
No, you're gonna have to go somewhere to meet that guy.
Is it a good place to chase dreams, create opportunity, that sort of thing?
Yeah, if you don't get caught up in it.
What do you mean?
I'm a Christian, so this is essentially the land of sin. You know what I mean? People come here for the fleshly things, the money, the women, the fame, so it's a very easy detour of what God wants for us instead of, you know what I'm saying, to love and to not be focused on self and stuff like that.
Do you think there is some demonic elements of Los Angeles here?
I think there's demonic elements everywhere, but there's definitely more of a stronghold here because this is the place where you go for money and all the different things.
Why'd you guys come here?
Oh my God, we came here to spread the word of our page and for spiritual healing, stuff like that. It was beautiful, I'm not gonna lie.
We came here and it's just to spread the word about love and bring people together.
We talk about like suppressed trauma and stuff like that.
You came here specifically to LA to help the people of LA. Is the problem so bad down here?
Yes, really bad.
Why?
We've been here for less than a week. And I've noticed there's no outlets that people. I've seen people.
Should we move a little bit?
I've seen people being hateful towards people who are like just. There's people homeless out here.
So tons of homeless people are out here.
Yes. There's people who don't have places to go, and I feel like people don't treat them like they're human. Like people are more focused on like what they're doing than what is going on in other people's lives.
She was right. So I headed to my final tourist pit stop, the epicenter of the entertainment industry that made LA famous and the symbol of success in the showbiz, the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
We're headed into downtown. I think the general takeaway is there's an overwhelming sense of despair and hopelessness out here. Kind of like the whole world's given up on you, which obviously that is in fact the case. How you doing, man? Are you a bouncer?
Yeah, technically.
How long you been out here in LA?
I've been out here 21 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Has it always been this way?
No.
No?
It was a lot better when I first moved out here. I mean, there was always an element of,
For instance, let's just be real. This guy's sleeping right on the street right here. That's not at all atypical. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's probably several things. I think, definitely fentanyl. I think it's a big part of that. I think housing is an issue. Not having enough mental health care facilities, substance abuse facilities. Well, the price of living has always gone up. I mean, that's
crazy
always,
expensive out here.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive. So,
do you like LA?
I do. I still love LA. Yeah, I still love it.
What's your favorite part about LA? 'Cause this place has soul.
Oh man, the best is probably just like today, the weather, the climate. You know what I mean?
Do you think the problems LA faces could be fixed?
Yeah, I'm always one of those people. Like nothing's impossible. I think it might be a
big money though. Is my point.
Big enough money that this problem could definitely be corrected.
But they're not seeing the money.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're not seeing the money, right?
I think it's going into some other people's pockets, right?
The sheer amount of vacant spaces in this city is interesting.
Why are all these businesses leaving, and why are so many Californians leaving? Is this a symptom or a cause of a broader exodus out of California?
Question for you. Has the city offered you any form of housing out here or no?
No. I've just been getting run around for like over 2 years now.
Do you literally just go from spot to spot to spot?
Yeah.
How is LA as a concept? I know like over half the homeless population is out here in LA.
Wow.
Is it good out here or is it still
It's man.
Yep.
I've been to like 24 states and 5 different countries, and this is probably one of the shittiest places I've ever been. I've never been anywhere where there's such a lack of humanism. Being put up it's going into the wrong hands. It's not being used correctly. So
I hear a lot of these NGOs are getting pretty wealthy.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how to go about changing that.
If you were offered shelter right now, would you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think so many people are homeless on these streets?
You know what, out here?
Yeah.
All the people that I have talked to, and a lot of them, especially most of the girls in MacArthur Park, they have houses. But it's this shit because they want to party.
They want to party? Use drugs or what?
They want to get high.
I hear they have shelters out here. Is that real? Do you guys have options to get out of here, or are the shelters shit? What's going on out here? Because I see a lot of tents out here in LA.
Yes. Well, I'm actually just starting to stay in a shelter now.
Okay. How is that?
It's not bad. They actually, they have options. Like right now, I got into the one called the Highland Gardens, the Highland Gardens Hotel up the street.
Okay.
So what they do is they rent out hotels, and they use the hotels to house people. And what they're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to be getting, people housing and stuff. It's like a transitional step, where they get you set up with like case managers, and then they try to go get you housing. I'm not gonna lie, from what I've experienced, what I've seen, a lot of these places really aren't doing their jobs.
Oh, and one more thing.
All right.
I don't know where this is gonna air, but
Probably maybe YouTube.
okay, there we go. Now my son Jason Allen.
There's a message to your son.
And if you see this, I love you and miss you. I've been trying to find you on Facebook, and I want you to come and get me out here in LA still. Right now, I'm in Hollywood, but I'm in MacArthur Park area. I know you watch this. I love you, and please come and find me.
Okay. Easy to be homeless out here, or is it hard?
Absolutely not. It's not easy. No, it's not easy. Like me being a woman, okay, I've been raped out here maybe 4 or 5 times, just from sleeping.
In this area?
In this area, in other areas, it's for a female. It is absolutely not easy being homeless. I've been sexually, assaulted, and I've been beat up by random crazy people. It's not safe out here.
Even all the homeless people on the streets know that there are billions of dollars involved in solving their problems, yet they're still out here on the streets. Good old marijuana. How long you been out here in LA?
5 years.
Well, that's a long enough time to have an opinion. How do you like it?
I love the weather, but it's a homeless situation out here, man. People out here are hungry, and people out here doing a lot of drugs.
Did you notice a shift in the last 5 years, or has it been that way?
Yeah. The COVID killed the man. Yeah. Killed the club scene, the night scene, and if you go to Beverly Hills, man, Beverly Hills used to be so beautiful. Now all those stores, those high-end stores, they now closed.
Okay.
You go downtown, all this leasing everywhere, man. So
I saw it now leasing, probably 100 times a day.
Yeah.
How long you been out here, sir? What's your name?
My name's Dave, born and raised in Hollywood.
In Hollywood?
Yes.
How is it working out here right now?
Oh, it's actually beautiful, man. This, compared to approximately 10 years ago, is the difference between hell and heaven. This is Disneyland. This is Disneyland compared.
What was going on here 10 years ago?
There used to be a crack dealer on each corner of Hollywood and Highland. Me and my brother used to go to the movies at Chinese theater, and we'd get chased by gangbangers.
For what?
To rob us.
What changed since then? So we're on the up.
You know, they have cleaned up the area, no question, and there's a lot of improvements. They never used to clean even the Walk of Fame.
Got it.
Okay, that's recent.
Dog poop and piss on these stars or
Yeah,
what?
you know, they come nightly now and they brush wash your sidewalks, and they do take care of things out here, but they didn't used to.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So you can imagine what this used to look like. All
What
right?
about the homelessness situation out here? I see a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of people in the
always been
streets.
bad,
It's always been bad?
Now look, it does come down to that California has the best weather in the world. All right?
Makes sense.
And I don't blame anybody for coming to California.
Okay.
It's drugs.
When did
And
you notice
now, you know,
fentanyl become a thing? Yeah.
These drugs are everywhere. It's not just here in Hollywood. It's
I've
just
noticed. Every city for that matter.
it's just that here is a high concentration of it.
I guess just kind of a general question. As a true Hollywood native here,
Yeah.
do you think it's worth it to come down here and live in LA if you're a youngster?
Absolutely. You just have to have a purpose for being here.
Dream
you
out
have
here.
no plan, you're going to end up like one of these others.
I want to make it be known right now, down here, right in front of the Taco Bell where you can buy alcohol. Not that many homeless people out here. It's pretty clean, pretty under control. Not a lot of folks on the streets in tents right here. I've heard last 10 years it's gotten better. Would you say that's accurate? Yeah. Okay. I've heard that too. Do you clean the streets every day? I heard the stars get cleaned
24/7.
24/7. Without you guys, would these stars, these streets be filthy, you think?
Not only would it be filthy, every trash bin that you see from both sides would actually be overfilled because the city doesn't actually address all of them.
It's all private.
Yeah.
Wow. What up, Tony? Honestly, a nice place to bring the fam right now. Can I get a photo of your dog? He looks so cool. What's up, dog? While the new efforts to keep the Hollywood Walk of Fame clean seem to be working, you can find a homeless person with a sad story of how they lost everything tucked away into every crevice and corner of the city if you look hard enough. All right, Brett, how long you been out here?
2 years, 3 years.
Okay. How'd you end up on the streets?
Lost my job.
Okay.
Doing drugs, you know, tested dirty. And I used to work for the studios and
Okay, like production studios, like Hollywood.
building sets. Yeah,
That's pretty badass.
it was a good job.
What'd you test dirty for?
Heroin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still use?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I don't use heroin anymore. I'm on fentanyl now.
Have you ever died?
Yes.
How many times?
More than I can count.
But for every drug addict on the sidewalk, it was just as easy to find someone cosplaying as Deadpool in a supercar.
We're gonna take a spin on the block. Deadpool, let's go.
While one person lost it all due to a drug test, another might have become a millionaire overnight trading crypto.
Deadpool, what are you up to tonight?
Yeah, just having fun, man. Doing it for the kids.
Are you rich, Deadpool?
Yeah, man, I'm having fun.
Hell yeah! You make money in crypto or what?
Yeah, crypto. I love crypto.
Legit?
Becoming rich and famous is rare and improbable. For the 1 in 1 million who risked it all, chasing their dreams and made it, you have 999,999 who have wasted their lives chasing something they'll never achieve. Because let's be honest, luck aside, most people aren't special, and that's okay. But in a culture where we put actors, YouTubers, streamers, and musicians on a pedestal, can we be surprised every kid wants to become one? Let's face it, in America, if you're not a winner, you're a loser. And nobody cares. This country is Darwinian. Its mantra is survival of the fittest. And magically enough, on my way out of LA to the airport, I saw this group of kids filming a music video during golden hour, and I had to interrupt them. What is happening right now? We just pulled up on you guys. There's gimbal, nice DSLR setup.
We're shooting a music video.
Are you here specifically to pursue that dream of becoming a musician?
Definitely, yeah. I'm doing it. Trying to, you know?
Okay.
Struggling.
These are all LA homies you guys met organically out here in the LA scene?
Organically, yeah.
Okay.
In the LA scene.
Is it a good place to live for what you want to do in life?
For what I want to do in life, it's like the only place to live.
Yeah, I mean, same vibe. It's good if you're trying to be an artist because it's the only place to really pursue music that hard, but it's expensive, so maybe don't live here if that's not what you're doing.
There's better places, but this is the only place.
It sucks unless you're trying to be an artist.
Yeah. It's essential?
I'm sorry, guys. We're losing sunlight.
I'm sorry. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. All right. This is LA encapsulated in a few frames. This is where you chase the dream. You come here to LA, baby.
Oh, here we go again.
That's how you learn, innit? Not everything's all beautiful and glamorous. It's pretty disgusting.